delivery for me, bro.
Big old package.
Yeah. All right, guys, we need to chill with that. What is going on, everyone? Derek here today, bringing you another video. As you can see, I am joined again with Brandon, with Brandon and Jordan, and that's because this is the same day as we filmed Friday's video last week. I don't know what day this video is gonna be posted, but yeah, we're making it happen. We are on the grind, guys. Today we have a sick video going into effect, and I mean, look at Ruby. Good Lord. We got BLUCIFER over here, and we got Minion 5.0. God damn, those are bright, dude. All right, guys, so you can see in today's video, we are gonna be installing something on BLUCIFER, and it's from our good friends over at LMR. So guys, for all your Mustang parts needs, head over to Late Model Restoration. Links in the description. Guys, they have the best customer service in the game when it comes to aftermarket Mustang parts, and honestly, all the guys over there are down to earth. They are so, like, not corporate business people. They are honestly Mustang enthusiasts, and they look out for all their people. So shout out to all you guys. Tyler, if you're watching this video, thank you so much. And yeah, we're gonna go more into that modification in just a minute. Guys, we are running on like literally no daylight, no time. Straight crunch mode. Jordan, Brandon, and myself have to work tomorrow morning, and we have a little job ahead of us, but I think we can knock it out. With that being said, let's go ahead, jump in the cars, and we're gonna head to Brandon's house. Hell yeah. All right, it's my turn. Keep it rolling. I'm gonna come back out and get yours. That's weak sauce, bro. All right, I can grab that from you. Go ahead. Not for long, little bit. Hey, gang, 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 gang. We're gonna get right into this video. There is gonna be no slacking, no, you know, today's final product on this video is gonna be so sick. Recently, you guys know I got the car all tuned up. 386 rear wheel horsepower on a stock Coyote. This aftermarket part should put us nearly at 400 horsepower. Causing all sorts of ruckus. Yo, look how crazy that sky looks right now. That is so sick. All right, guys, so we got BLUCIFER in the garage now. Just currently waiting on Jordan and Brandon. I think Brandon's pulling out his taillight harness that he got from American Muscle. That's why you shop at LMR, because it doesn't work.
Facts, bro. I bought the last valence from LMR.
You heard it first, guys. LMR. All right, man, well, you ready to crank this out? I think we need to get this thing on jack stands.
Yeah.
And let's just, you know, do the front and rear on jacks. Let's pull the jack out. Jack stands. We got our jack, here you go. Let's check out the front first, put it on stands. We should probably extend those, huh? Get it a little higher. So guys, due to time, we're just gonna go ahead, put the camera down, get this on the jack stand. So we got the car on jack stands and the thing is currently ridiculously hot. So we're gonna have to let that cool off. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and unbox what LMR sent us. All right guys, so from the very beginning, I wanted to make this car really loud. I believe the 5.0s with an off-road pipe sound amazing, and where else is there a better place to get one other than LMR? So, LMR recently sent me their new and improved SVE off-road X pipe, and yes, I said off-road X, so this thing is gonna be insane with the Corsa quads. But you can see it's all a couple pieces because we are gonna be deleting the catalytic converters. And so the reason why we went to the dyno last Friday was to get those O2 sensors disabled so it doesn't throw an engine code, and it's not gonna mess with your motor at all. It's gonna run perfectly fine. I'm just OCD, I don't want an engine code popping up. So did it the right way. And since we got the tune, the car is ridiculously louder, like popping, and I definitely think it's louder. I don't know why, I don't know how, but it's louder. With this though, we are going to be blowing eardrums. No doubt about that. But you can see these two pipes right here are gonna be the cat delete pipes. Main pipe is right here, and this is gonna be your X pipe, and that was all the hardware that just fell out. It comes with some clamps. Let's see, we got a couple clamps here. Some junk we don't need. Another clamp. Looks like we got some bolts. Got some nuts, paperwork, and the X pipe alone. Let's go ahead and open this thing up. Alright, well, there it is, guys. So, a little lesson for you with these X pipes. Now, many of you guys may know this, and many of you may not know this. The X pipe, when you're going for more power, this is going to be your best alternative, other than, you know, just keeping the stock pipe. Now, this over an off-road H, it's not going to be a tremendous amount of horsepower, but the H will give you a deeper tone, and, you know, LMR wanted me to put this on the car, promote it, and I'm excited because I want the car ridiculously loud, so there's no other pipe to go with than an off-road X, and I don't think you guys understand how loud this is going to be. So I'm super stoked, and LMR, thank you so much. I will mention this later on in the video, but if you guys are interested in picking up an off-road X pipe, it's SVE's off-road X pipe. There's a link in the description. It takes you right to the X pipe, and if you guys buy one, buy it from that link. That helps me out. That helps out my relationship with LMR, and I truly appreciate you if you do it. And, you know, continue watching this video, and throughout this video you will see how it sounds and the things we go through to install it. But it shouldn't be too bad. The only hard part is probably going to be taking off the catalytic converter bolts to the headers. And other than that, it's just piecing it together. You don't have to mess with the axle backs or the over axle pipes. That all stays, just pops right in. Those pop right on top where the catalytic converters go, and you are good to go. So with that, guys, we're going to go ahead and let the car cool off. We're going to relax for a minute, and as soon as this cools off a little bit, we're going to go ahead and jump right on into it. So we'll see you in a little bit.
For the passenger side bolt,
we're gonna need a wrench, Jordan.
we had to get a bunch of extensions rigged up here with a swivel connected to a 15 mil, and luckily we were able to break it loose because that's by far the hardest one to get out.
I need this to fit this. All right, guys, little update for you. And all I can say is, wow. I never thought removing the stock H pipe with catalytic converters would be this difficult. We got the passenger side done, and this is by far the hardest side, guys. The fitment, where the bolts are, getting tools on the nuts to break them loose, and with the nuts being rusted to the bolt. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you exactly what I did. We're gonna try to get underneath the car here. Jordan's getting the driver's side now. That side should be a lot easier because you can access the nuts though, but all right, here we go.
It would be easier if I wasn't slipping off.
So you guys can see right there, this is where the catalytic converter meets the header, and this big old dummy thing is the catalytic converter. That's what quiets down your car a lot. But you can see at the top there, sorry, I'm trying to get light. We're on jack stands right now, it's kind of tough. But you can see right there, this is the gasket, and above that is where the nuts go, and the other ones are behind this. So you have to go literally from the top of the motor, and there's our rig Jordan showed you. You have to go from the engine bay and lock it onto that nut and somehow break it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't know how I got those loose. I really don't. But Jordan's working on getting that one done. And as soon as we're done getting these catalytic converter bolts and shut off, we're gonna work on the mid pipe, which is so easy. Like the mid, it's just right in the middle of everything. And we're just gonna go ahead and jump right on into this, guys. So yeah, here we go. Dude, I cannot tell you, I am soaked of PB Blaster and WD-40 right now and a ton of grease.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, even if you had a lift, it's just one of those things that where it's just fucking hard to reach these things, man. Like, this is what we're working with right now. I mean, I got it, this is the last fucking bolt, thank God. And then Jordan just got done taking off the mid pipe part, and this whole thing's gonna fucking drop out, and I'm so happy because we're almost there. We're almost done. This is the hardest part, I believe. I don't see it being harder after this. This is definitely a bitch though. Like, I'm still working on the same bolt. But the next scene, guys, it's getting kind of late. We're trying to knock this out, and I'm not gonna make this video super short. I wanna make this a good video with the exhaust, so this is gonna be probably 2 days worth. The next clip you see, we're gonna be pulling out this stock H pipe. So stay tuned, and here we go. Okay, wait, let me get this gasket. Hold on. Okay, this is the right side. I'm gonna leave it just like that. Don't touch them. Hold on. Okay, gasket number 2. All right, so now limbo underneath it. I got you. Get out of here. There you go. All right. Now, come on. I don't want to hit these gaskets. Brandon, grab one of those if you can. Hang on. And just pull that shit out.
Yay, progress.
All right, so here it is, guys. The headache of the night. This is going to be your stock H pipe, and these are the catalytic converters right here. This is what, you know, each state pretty much requires for emissions.
Quiet AF.
It's really quiet. It reduces a lot of power. So when you free these up, that's how you're going to get some extra horsepower with an off-road pipe.
Look at the size of those big tin
Yeah, they're
cans.
huge, and not to mention, it is going to be extremely loud without these. Like, very, very, very loud.
R.I.P. the neighbors.
Honestly, we're just going to keep on trucking. This was the hardest part, in my opinion. Everything else is, we have the gaskets we can reuse, the X pipe, we have the arms, and we got brand new bolts and nuts, so we won't have to deal with those rusty things. And after that, it's just going to take some adjusting, and I think we'll be pretty smooth sailing. So let's just keep on trucking. All right, guys, so little update. You can see we have the first part of the SVE Off-Road X right here, and you're going to obviously tell that this is going to go in that bung, and vice versa. We have this one right here as well. And sorry, guys, this is a really tight fit. That's what she said. We are mounting up the catalytic converter deletes to the shorty stock headers right there. And we got both of them mounted up. We did reuse the stock gasket because I'm assuming that's what LMR and all the other companies want you to do, because it didn't come with gaskets, which this car only has 16,000 miles on it, so they looked pretty decent. Now, since we got this on, we're honestly gonna take the X pipe, we're gonna get it put on, and we're gonna go from the over axle pipes, and we're gonna make it work for the most part, tighten her down, and then we're just gonna have to adjust the axle backs again, and just, you know, little fine adjustments here and there. I want to say we're about 60% done, so we're just gonna keep it trucking. We are 100% done with the SVE Off-Road X pipe installation, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that, and I'll give you a little rundown. All right, guys, so as you can see, you have your O2 sensor right there, and that's gonna be one of the catalytic converter delete pipes, and you can see it's held on by the clamp, and that is your X pipe, and it's the same on that side. You do plug in your O2 sensors. You don't have to, but you have to get a plug to plug up the hole, otherwise you'll have a gaping hole for an exhaust leak, which will not sound good. So if you come down here, you can see this is where the X pipe is, and I do apologize, guys, this is really tight and I'm trying my best to film, but the X pipe, and then you use your factory sleeves right here. The factory sleeves are going to slide over the X pipe into the over axle pipes, which you have your resonators right there, and I'm debating on getting those deleted or not, but other than that, guys, that's really pretty much it. And guys, there's one last thing to do, and that's start the car. So here it goes. As I just said, we have everything all mounted up, good to go. Last thing to do is start the car. I'm quite nervous because this is the mid pipe. This is the part I've been waiting for. I'm just hoping I hope it's loud. It should be. If I put, you know, 2 and 2 together, it should be loud. what have I done? Alright guys, welcome back to the vlog. I hope you enjoyed that little teaser of the exhaust clips. Honestly guys, I was going to go ahead and just do a ton of polls and give you guys the full review of the exhaust, but I felt like I had to make a separate video after some cops were involved. BLUCIFER, what have you done? Yeah guys, I can't even lie, my car is ridiculously loud, and now it backfires like a motherfucker. But yeah guys, I feel like that should be a video of its own. It sounds amazing guys, it's on the lower price point, and I highly recommend it and stand 100% behind it. The fitment's amazing, the sound's amazing, and seriously, it's perfect for these coyotes. So go buy one. With that guys, remember if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you drop a like, drop a comment, any questions, concerns, if you want to say what's up, that's cool too. And today's DBP vlog shout out is going out to Into My GT. Joel, thank you so much for everything. Let me use your garage, your tools, making this happen. I truly appreciate it. Make sure you guys go check him out on Instagram. And for those of you watching this, want to shout out on the vlogs, make sure you follow me on Instagram at DerekBaranProductions and use hashtag DBP Squad on all your posts. As you guys know, every time I film a video such as this one, I go to hashtag use it and boom, shout out. That was really fast. Again guys, Wednesday we have a fresh video dropping. Make sure you guys tune in. But until next time, we'll see you later.
There's a price for my